Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel in another episode here on Forest River, North Dakota. We're still in November 4. We are getting the last bit of tillage done, chisel plowing right now up on the cornfield, or over on the cornfield. We're getting equipment put away. That's mostly what I've been doing, is I've been getting equipment washed up and put away. We're drying some corn and beans and wheat and all that stuff too. We added the new moisture system, Thundar script, so it did reset our moistures of our crops back to 20% moisture, so we do need to do some drying, which is alright. The cool thing is that those bins, and I don't know if this is intentional by Smebby and Thundar. I think they know each other relatively well. I'm not sure, but those bins, those Butler bins that come with the map, are set up for drying with that script. So that's kind of cool. So it kind of simulates that you can dry the crop with the fans and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty slick actually. So we are drying our wheat, and we're drying our beans, and we're drying our corn currently. Getting the big auger put away because we don't need that anymore. You might notice that we have a little bit less money. I know it's been a while since we've actually had a video on here, but got about 26,000 less. We bought a new, or not a new, used piece of equipment, you know, for a tax write-off this year. So we'll be picking that up here probably later this evening, and then yeah, hopefully that tillage is going to be done by this evening. We'll have him go pretty late because again, I'm not exactly sure what the winters are like here in this part of the country or on this map. So I know they're pretty harsh for real, but I'm not sure what they're like in Farm Sim, or on this map. So put the old international back in there. We're gonna need it again for putting grain out, or hauling grain. We are gonna get some seed delivered here at some point, or we're gonna go pick up some seed, one or the other. And then we got to get these trailers washed up. We did put the Freightliner and the tender trailer in the barn. Things are starting to get stacked up in the sheds right now, so we're gonna get this truck hauled over to the big cold storage and get that washed up. And we'll get that put away. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of check in. This episode is probably going to be like kind of the winter episode, where we really just kind of go through winter and get some crops sold and different things like that. So maybe some new equipment bought. There is a S670 on sale currently, but in my opinion, it's not big enough to, like, I mean, it's technically similar, if not smaller in horsepower than the 9870. So we would like to have something similar. I think the 9870 is 440 and the S670 is 370 or something like that. I don't know. And I don't know if that's accurate to real life or not, but I would like to pull one of these, well, yeah, probably one of these trailers into the shop, or into the cold storage shed here to keep inside. Probably this one was going to be the main one that we haul corn and stuff with this winter. But there's quite a few things on the list of what we actually are going to need this year, so we'll start looking into that, kind of the markets, and see if we can find something used or if we're gonna have to buy new or what. But Anyway, I'm gonna keep getting stuff put away, and we'll catch you guys again here at some point when there's actually something exciting to talk about. So, all right, so we're pulling up to Hansen's, the Case IH dealership here that's local to town. They said that they had a, well, I saw it actually sitting here in the yard, but it's a traded in sunflower disc. Somebody went with a speed till over this one, so this is a 50-foot sunflower disc. So it's definitely an upgrade from our diamond disc. I don't think we're not gonna be trading in the diamond disc. We're just gonna be using both if we need them. So we might eventually trade in the diamond, but not yet. Yeah, this costs us 26 grand. I want to say it's close to that. Yeah, we're just gonna be pulling it home with the old service truck there. But yeah, I'm excited to have a new disc. This will be nice. I think it'll get things done a little bit quicker. Still able to be pulled by the 8520 if we need it to. It'll be good. So we'll go in and chat with them a bit, and we'll go and get this home to the farm. We do have one more job to do yet today. I'm going to pick up our seed. Pretty good deal on seed right now, so we're going to grab a few pro boxes of beans and wheat seed for the coming year. We need to get our corn still bought, but right now they're having a good deal on beans and wheat. Figured we might as well utilize that while we can. Seed guy said he wasn't here right now. He's actually out making a delivery. So he said just go into the shop and grab them, and then we'll get together here soon and figure that out. This is a hefty seed dealer, as you can see on the boxes. These should be our seeds piled up here. We'll get these loaded up, and we'll probably store these in the shop for the time being. The cold storage is really quite full at the moment. Get it closer. Grab this one now. Probably should just turn those shop lights on, to be honest. And yeah, we'll keep on loading these puppies up. Honestly, I feel like I kind of want to just back the flatbed in there, so we're not taking the forklift out here on the gravel, and I think that's actually what I'm going to do. I just back that right into the shop, and that'll make things real easy. Yeah, so we did back the trailer in. Need to get this box a little closer. Don't think that we'll be able to haul all the wheat seed home, but we'll get a few of them. We'll be able to probably put 4 on. But also, I might just come back for all the wheat seed and not deal with it right now. He said he'll be around in the morning, so we might end up doing that. Especially if there's rain coming this evening, like there is. I don't want to be hauling seed in the rain. Not that it's a huge deal, but especially in these pro boxes, but I'm really not trying to do that. So that is our soybean seed loaded for the time being. Shut this off. We'll get this some of these straps on here. And we'll head home. Morning, December 1st now, and we're getting our seed unloaded. We ended up just backing the trailer in last night. Called it a day after a long day. So we're getting the bean seed unloaded so we can go pick up the wheat seed at some point this morning. So yeah, it's kind of nice to just fill up the shop, I'm not gonna lie, with just some stuff. I feel like most of the time, you know, farms have a lot of stuff in their shops and their buildings and stuff, and I like clutter on my farm, not gonna lie to you. I like to have stuff sitting around. That's why I do like this shop, because Smebby did put in some nice deco things in it, so I really like that. There we go. Uh-oh. Is it hanging up on the forks a little bit? A little bit, but nothing too bad. I guess we'll just leave this in here for now. Set the forks down. Give the guy a call, our seed guy a call, and see what he's up to. We're gonna keep letting the heat out. It is starting to get cold outside. Finishing up tillage still down at the field. Maybe we'll catch that a little bit near the end, but if not, then it's not a huge deal. A lot of stuff is put away for now, so really there's not much going on. We're just kind of waiting for tillage to be done, and then we're really going to start popping through the days. So we'll get the wheat seed picked up and all that off camera. You guys don't really need to see that, but yeah, I don't know when we're going to catch you. Probably when we actually start selling crop, which could be about a month until I actually record again. So we'll see you guys then. Alrighty guys, morning of December 3 now. We are going to get cold storage opened up. We're going to get the Steiger out. Or I guess it's not a Steiger. STX out. We're going to get our Volvo loaded up with wheat. We're going to truck some wheat uptown, or up to the elevator today. Because we are at max price. So if we take a look at our screen here, we have 85,000 liters of wheat. We did sell some earlier in the year. So we do have one bin, one of our 4-ring bins full of wheat. It has been drying with the new moisture mod by Thundar. So we'll see how that goes with like moisture and stuff. But currently we're a little bit above max value, and we're quickly dropping, so as fast as we can get this wheat loaded up and hauled, the better. Just pull the truck out and around. I think the wheat is in the last bin, the end bin there on the left. We're also going to need to get the International out to hook up to the auger. We'll go check and see what bin we need to... So this is beans. This one's corn. This bin here is our wheat bin. We're at 15% moisture on the wheat right now. We'll deactivate the dryer for the time being. We'll turn the fan off as well. There we go. And then we are going to get International hooked up to that auger there, and we'll start loading our truck up. Alrighty, so we are unloading the wheat right now. Really cool function of this bin is, I think I've showed this already actually, is that you actually have to turn on the unload auger on this bin. It's really cool, even though we are dropping on the floor technically, but that's alright. We can all see past that, right? So this trailer, I want to say, holds 70,000, so we're going to be about 15,000 short. Makes me almost want to grab the grain truck that sits back there. Oh, I might just be completely wrong. Oh, I don't know why it just stopped. Maybe it's telling me I need to move forward. So how many liters do we have left in this? 25,000, okay. So that only holds 60,000. We'll come back with this truck. Oh, this thing does struggle to turn a little bit when it's fully loaded. I wonder how many pounds we're... Oh, we're way over the legal limit here, boys. 102,000 pounds? Jeez, we're about like... What are we, like... 12,000 pounds over the legal limit? Look at us. Hopefully the DOT isn't out there lurking. So we'll run this up right now. Luckily, we're not super far away, right? We'll head up to the elevator and we'll catch you guys once we're unloading so you can see how much money we're making. Alright, so we are pulling up right now to the cell station. One thing I was just wondering about is we had 15% moisture wheat in our bins, but now it's saying 20%, which I'm kind of confused about. Look away from the end dump that's gonna clearly clip through the bay here. Alright, so 12,984 minus 1,219 for moisture. Wonder if we need to flag Thundar on that. Wonder what the dealio is there. Maybe the bins aren't actually set up correctly. I don't know. There's got to be something going on there. We'll figure it out. But so 12,000 from that. I mean, we are on hard economy on this, so we're not going to be making a ton. Unfortunately, I think from our total harvest, we're going to make like a little over 100,000 on our grain crops. Our sugar beet, however, is very profitable, and we made like, I think we ended up making like 160,000 or 200,000 or something like that on sugar beets. So at least that's profitable, which makes me want to put more, makes me want to do another beet field so we can at least have a little bit more money. But I also, I gotta find some more ground too, I think. I think we need to pick up a little bit more ground, whether that be leasing or buying. Likely leasing or renting, because I do want to upgrade our STX. I would like to trade that in for something a little bit bigger, maybe more over 500 horse. That would be nice. But anywho, we're gonna get the rest of the wheat loaded up, hauled uptown, and then I think we'll probably jump into December 4 when the prices for corn should be at the max. It always says January on the time-saving stock check mod, but it's usually the last day of the prior month. December 4 should be, and we'll see you then. December 4 now. It is pretty much full steam ahead getting these trucks loaded with corn. We got one already heading up to the elevator now. We're loading this one. We're going to try to load these legally. At least what I think is legally. I probably should look and see what the actual legal limit is for North Dakota, actually. Quick. Well, it looks like it's 80,000, but of course, as I was looking it up on the internet, we overfilled ourselves, so I think we'll be okay. Maybe. I don't think the elevator's going to tell on us. They never tell on anybody that is too heavy, you know, when we're hauling, so that's okay. There's certainly been times where I've been driving semi-truck and have been well over the weight limit in Michigan, so that's okay. We'll load it up now and ask for forgiveness later if it comes to that point, right? We're passing our first truck right now, which means we'll probably have somebody we'll have a worker take over this truck real quick so we can actually get him loaded up again so he's not sitting there. We're trying to be efficient because we're at peak price right now. So we want to make sure that it's not the weight point we wanted. Farm bins weight, there we go. We want to make sure we're not losing out on peak price up at the elevator. And we have about 1.5 bins to go, I think. The big payday will be soybeans, but that's not going to come until, you know, June or whatever. But we do have a combine in the used sales right now, which is very, very enticing. That's definitely the kind of combine that we're looking for. Nice S690, 550 horse. That could be a really, really nice pickup for our farm, but we need to kind of figure out what's more of a priority. Is it going to be the combine? Is it going to be our tillage tractor? I don't know, but that sitting there on the used market right now is definitely a temptation. So we'll see. Alright, so we're going to send this truck off right now. Should be our last load coming in right now with the Volvo. We'll send him off, and then we'll run over here. And we'll get the Volvo loaded up one last time. And then we should have all of our corn hauled, which will be nice. Some good money in the bank. Because feels like we've really been burning through that cash that we make from our sugar beets, unfortunately. Some great money from the sugar beets, but between wages and fuel and seed was a big one. Oof. It's a big expense, and we haven't even bought all of our seed yet. We don't even have our corn seed bought yet, so yeah, we'll see. Hopefully we come out net positive this year, but as we know, first year's always tough because your yields aren't as good, anything like that. I mean, the wheat was just a massive disaster, essentially. There was nothing there for that, so it should be much better next year. If I were a betting man, I'd say so. Alrighty. Says we still have some in there. I don't know why it just shuts it off when I move sometimes. Okay, so if we look, we got 2 silos empty here. We got beans in this one. We got beans in this one. This was our corn bin. We got 4,000 liters of corn still in here. We'll let that go by unnoticed. Shoot, we didn't empty that bin. So we'll get that bin emptied and then we'll haul this last truck up. Alright, so we just got weighed in. The moisture thing has kind of been a concern, unfortunately. We had our corn dried down to like 12.3% or something like that. Was the lowest we had it dried down to, and anytime we unload it, it's going back to 20. So that's kind of a bummer. Which, I mean, it costs us about $1,000 just in drying costs because our moisture's too high. So, I mean, it's only, what, $4,000, but I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's kind of a bummer. It is. So we've made about 56 grand on this corn so far, which is good. About $10,000 per truck. But yeah, I mean, we've lost nearly $1,000 every time on drying. So I mean, yeah, we'll get it figured out. Hopefully, maybe I'll reach out to a few people and maybe they know what's going on. I know Lego is going to run some tests on some stuff, so we'll see what he figures out, and maybe he'll have some insight for us. But other than that, honestly, I think that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I know it wasn't super exciting, but just winter jobs, not really any field work or anything to be done in the winter, so it's just kind of part of it, right? Just kind of part of it. But thanks to the YouTube channel members, you guys are incredible. Thank you to everybody that's donated and just re-upped themselves. It's been amazing. Thank you for everybody that just watches the video. Thanks for the likes, thanks for the comments, thanks for the new subscribers. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.